Annual Resource Fair is giving parents and caregivers of students with developmental differences resources and support programs.
Executive Director of Neighbourhood Parents Network, Amy Johnson, and Regional Coordinator of Community Residential Services Authority, Kimberly Johnson, is joining us now to talk about the organisations brought together for the Developmental Differences Resources Fair. Hi, thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
For anybody who maybe doesn't know what the organisation does or what the fair does, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Sure. Neighborhood Parents Network is a nonprofit organization. We help families find childcare, research schools, navigate developmental differences, and get parent-to-parent supports.
Awesome.
The Developmental Differences Resource Fair is an opportunity for parents to come and to find all of the resources that they need for their children in one place.
What kind of resources do you offer? And I would imagine that it speaks to or you address physical development and cognitive development, correct?
Yes. That's right. Families can come and speak with therapeutic schools from preschool to high school, therapists, medical and legal experts, enrichment providers, and advocacy organizations that can connect families to even more supports.
Kimberly, this event's the network's been around for a long time, right? About 40 years or so. The fair is annual?
It is annual.
Why is something like this so important for parents, just to have something for parents to come to like this?
Well, as a parent turned professional advocate, it's been really important to me. I think developmental resources fairs such as this, and especially this one, is really important because there's an opportunity for families to see a variety of resources and to have access to people to help them navigate on their journey.
Okay, and there's lots of new things I read coming this year. Can you kind of give me a rundown of what's going on?
I can talk about my exciting part,
please.
where I get to facilitate a great panel this year for teens and adults who are going to share with us a little bit about their journey. They're going to share with us some highlights of things that they are very proud of, that they've accomplished. They're going to share about their school experience and their work experience. And they're going to be speaking to an audience of parents as well as professionals. And whenever we have an opportunity to hear from people living with developmental differences and disabilities, it's really exciting because it inspires hope. And it also educates the community on things that we can do to remove barriers.
I would imagine for new parents that there's certainly a learning curve. So this helps them tap into the experts, but also tap into develop relationships with other parents who have been there and done that, correct?
Absolutely. Some of my best friends have come from attending resource fairs such as this. It's an amazing opportunity to find your tribe. There's information about support groups as well.
So it's good for people to be able to lean on each other in that environment, right?
Yes, I have an amazing son who is an adult now, thriving. He was diagnosed with autism, and one of the most difficult things is finding friends when you have a child with a disability. And some of the parents that I've met on my journey through these resource fairs are still my friends now, and they're great friends, and they have their own community now. So
I'm curious. I think you mentioned doctors, obviously, and other therapists, but also attorneys as well. Why would someone need an attorney in this kind of a thing? Can you kind of map that out? I'm curious about that.
Well, I think there are a lot of different reasons that someone might need an attorney, but I think often school challenges arise with IEPs or individualized education plans.
Okay.
Just kind of wading through that very complicated process and understanding what the child's right is, what the school provides, can be complicated, and sometimes they need
So understanding your legal rights. Okay.
Right.
Absolutely, and I think the other part is you need an attorney because when you are setting up your will and trust for when you are, eventually not going to be here, you have to have a lawyer that sets up a special needs trust. And so we have those people there who are talking about ABLE accounts, which is an account where you can protect funds and et cetera.
So for people who are watching this, or somebody who passes this along and may be a little reluctant to kind of get out of their comfort zone, what would you say to them? Why would this benefit them to close?
It's a very warm, welcoming community. Families come back every year. We always have places for parents to sit because they reconnect with each other. We'll have raffle prizes, giveaways. We have a West African drum performance from Victoria Boateng, who is a self-advocate and entrepreneurs. It's going to be a fun, uplifting event.
Sounds wonderful.
And we wish you the best.
All right, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
so
in.
much.
Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, the Developmental Differences Resource Fair is open to the public. You can check it out on Saturday, September the 7th at Wolcott College Prep. You can visit npnparents.org for information and for tickets as well.
Thank you for being here. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.